Well, I didn't rightly know where we were going now that we missed the Ohio. The raft wouldn't go upstream, of course, and nothing to do now but keep on floating downriver. As long as we were, no reason not to give them a lift. And besides, I've been saying to myself I've been feeling the need for a change again lately. The days are sliding by so smooth they's almost dull. But with them two along, the raft was uncommon lively.
Out! Out! Damn spot! For life 'tis but a tale told by an idiot. 'Tis an unweeded garden grown to seed. Throw physic to the dogs, all none of it. Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Is that chicken ready yet?
Almost.
We don't got to give them none of this chicken, do we?
Well, we gotta help them out, don't we? I expect people to do the same for me if I was in trouble. But we can eat now. That's good, Jimmy.
Well, ain't you gonna join us?
Alas,
What are you a-lassing about?
to think that I should have lived to be leading such a life and be degraded down to such company.
Ain't the company good enough for you?
Well, yes, it's good, as I deserve. For who fetched me so low when I was high? Myself. One thing I know, there's a grave somewhere for me. Someday I'll lie down in it and forget all. And my poor broken heart will be at rest.
Well, what are you heaving your busted heart at us for? We ain't done nothing.
I'm not blaming you, gentlemen. I brought myself down.
Brought yourself down from what?
You would not believe me. The world never believes the secret of my birth. But let it pass, 'tis no matter.
All right, we'll let it pass.
No, I want to hear. Well, what's the secret of your birth?
By rights, I am a duke.
A duke!
No, you can't mean it.
Yes. My grandfather, eldest son of the Duke of Bridgewater, fled to this country to breathe the pure air of freedom before he died. He left two sons. The older robbed the younger of his title. I am his descendant, the rightful Duke of Bridgewater. And here am I, torn from my high estate, ragged and heartbroken and degraded to the companionship of felons on a raft.
How do you like that, Jim? We got a real live duke right here on this raft.
This is wonderful, mighty wonderful.
Well, now, don't cry. You're, what do we call you anyway?
Well, you might call me your grace, or my lord, or your lordship. But I wouldn't mind if you called me just plain Bridgewater.
Why, sure, we could do that.
And one of you ought to wait on me at dinner.
Well, we'll do any little thing for you want done. Here, Grace.
Would your lordship have some of this chicken? This is the best portion.
Thank you. It's great comfort to hear you acknowledge me.
Now look here. Bridgewater? Now, our nation's sorry for you. But you ain't the only one who's been thrown down wrongfully from a high place or had a secret of his birth. Can I trust you?
Oh, to the bitter death, speak.
Bridgewater?
Bridgewater.
I am the late Dolphin.
The dolphin, Huck, just like you told me.
Yes, friend, you see before you the late Dolphin, Louis the 17th, son of Louis the 16th and Marie Antoinette.
You at your age? No. Why, the dolphin would be a youngster. You look 600 or 700 years old at the very least.
Trouble has done it, Bridgewater. Trouble has brung these gray hairs and premature multitude. Yes, friends, you see before you in blue jeans and misery, the wandering exile trampled on suffering and rightful king of France.
King. The king. We're mighty sorry for you.
But mighty proud we got you along, too.
Yeah, how can we make you feel better?
Well, go down on one knee when you speak to me and always call me your majesty.
Well, then your majesty better have this portion. Oh, and here's a portion for your lordship.
Of course, it didn't take me long to realize these weren't no real kings or dukes. But it tickled me to see the way they had old Jim fooled.
Well, you don't need to be so standoffish, Billy. Why, your family was a good deal thought of by my father. He allowed all the dukes of Bridgewater to the palace considerable.
You know, I think you have the makings of an actor in you.
Me?
As your majesty, ever trod the histrionic boards?
Nah, hardly ever seen any play acting either. I was too small when Pa used to have me at the palace. You reckon you can learn me how?
Oh, easy. And it could be profitable. Very profitable.
You and me is going to make a great team, Bilgy. Why, they are sheep to be showing all up and down this river.
And you and me are just the people to do it. Now when the sun goes down in the south and the moon comes up in the east, well, step right up and see the wonder of the ages. It's a guaranteed visual feast.
When the darkness falls on the town and the North Star's starting to rise, you can't imagine the menagerie air created by a couple of guys.
I'm used to playing Romeo, so you can be Juliet.
Juliet? Well, Juliet's a young gal, ain't she? My peeled head and white whiskers is gonna look uncommon out on her, maybe.
Ah, these country pigs won't ever think of that. Besides, you know, you'll be in costume. And that makes all the difference in the world. Now, Juliet's in a balcony, enjoying the moonlight before she goes to bed. Repeat after me. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
No. Juliet is a mere child of a girl. She doesn't bray like a jackass.
When the sun goes down in the south and the hayseeds stand in line, well, step right up, see the duo, body do the duo, ditty on the clothesline. When the darkness falls on the town and the North Star's starting to rise, you can't imagine the menagerie air created by a couple of guys. Well, this ain't no bad food, Milty. We got the transportation, got grub, and, well, the boy's a flathead. It could be useful.
So he could.
And if nothing else, we can always sell a nigger. Come along, my boy.
Huh?
Well, come along. When the sun goes down in the south,
and
the moon comes up in the
moon
east,
comes up
well,
in the
step
east.
right up, see the wonder of the ages, it's guaranteed visual feast. When the darkness falls on the town and the North Star's starting to rise, you can't imagine the menagerie air created by a couple of guys.
Well, anybody wondering what they're gonna see?
He's gonna have to ante up $1 for the ticket.
Anybody wondering what's going on?
You gotta find out when the chase is through the thicket. When the sun goes down in the south and the moon comes up in the east, well, step right up, see the wonder of the ages. It's a guaranteed visual feast. When the darkness falls on the town and the North Star starts to rise,
I got a
you can't
new